Mild says, be careful, Aaron. That's the other thing. I want to be careful because this is potentially
criminal.
Potentially criminal. This is really big for me. And it yields significant.
That's what she said.
It's significant crop yield if I can just not fumble the ball, so to speak. So that's why I want to kind of take it easy with you guys on this. And because I'm on the goal line right now and we're about to punch through. And you just got to not hand the ball back to the other team. I mean, literally, everyone who's stepped against me is falling apart. I mean, it's like I'm a poison dart frog. The poison dart frog of YouTube. There you go. But last night, as we're wrapping up the evening show, and nobody wrote in and told us about this, or if they did, I missed it. A former mod of a former YouTuber, lawyer, and turned scorned lover, Nick Rekieta, leaked a shit of their DMs. And it's weird. It's full of I mean, the person calls him out for just being a liar and a degenerate and all. It's basically a pull-up kind of a DM. Like, dude, you got to get your shit together. You're losing it. And it's kind of the Hitler in the bunker, Steiner column's going to come in and save me. It's the denial, deceit, and delusion kind of approach to the whole thing. And we found out some stuff in these DMs that's very strange. It raises as many questions as it answers. And the reason, and today's episode is called, it's like be nice to your Clippers. I want to tell anyone who makes clips of this show right now, you have my number one, you have my permission to clip my content from now until the end of time. You vindictive bastards. I am your prisoner. Here you go. Yeah, all right.
Okay, now I what happened with the clip?
All right, Lieutenant Rain, I am now your prisoner. I am handing myself over to you. You can clip whatever you want, whenever you want. You may feel free not to ask me permission. Feel free never to talk to me. Feel free never to DM me. Feel free not to ask me for information. Whatever you assume is the worst, just go with that. If you ever, whatever you want to think or whatever you think I'm doing, just think that all the time. Because this Nick goes and threatens everyone with flagging them. He becomes, as the kids say, Johnny, a flagget.
Oh, no.
Where he says, anyone who clips my content, I'm rescinding. He sent private messages to the lovely and talented Alyssa Clips. You're familiar with Alyssa Clips.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa Clips, a lovely person. I've DM'd her on a few instances. She's very good at asking questions about, like, can I clip this? Basically, if she wants to clip something from your show and it's long form, she asks for permission because she's like, I know this is a big chunk of your content. Is it okay if I clip this whole thing? And I don't know about other people, but my answer is always the same: go bananas.
Yeah,
I'm also glad that I didn't ever share with her things like, I may have paid for a foreigner's abortion. Because if the potential for that to come out was the case, I mean, that would really embarrass me. That would be bad. So Nick threatens to start DMCA striking this person. And in response, I guess a friend of hers or someone who likes her or someone who just felt like holding Nick accountable started DMing him and telling him to knock it off. She was a former mod of his. She doesn't like that he's ended up being a giant hypocrite and gone back on all these things and blah, 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 blah. So she decided to go on Kiwi Farms yesterday and leak a shitload of their DMs.
Oh boy.
And there are a lot of DMs about certain extracurricular activities during a Jamaican vacation.
Oh boy.
There is the reveal that he gave a pregnant Jamaican staff person at Hedonism 2 at the swingers resort they went to. There was that Nick gave this employee, this woman who was pregnant. This woman got pregnant and he gave her $1,000. Said it was for, quote, medical care. When you're pregnant, thank you. I heard the pen drop. When you're pregnant, I don't know a lot of medical. I only know one or two things. That costs about $1,000 and could be covered by so. One of two things happened. I mean, either this guy got scammed because, and look, I haven't dug into these DMs enough to really be an authority on this. Other people can chime in if they want to. He went through these two guys who were like dancers or strippers or something at the resort. He went through them to get $1,000 to this pregnant woman.
Yeah, now I've gotten a lot of questions.
The immediate thing people are surmising is that the trad dad image guy paid for this woman to have an abortion.
It's just a godly man thing to do.
Holy shit. Some people even theorizing that he may be the one who got her pregnant. Now, I don't know about all that. I have serious skepticism towards that one. Now, obviously, like PPP and Andy Worski over on the Keno Casino, they're like, I'll run with that. That's a good story. But definitely some weird shit there. Some DMs about drug use. And then more coping and more yelling at people about, judging his life and everything like that, and how you people have no fright and blah, blah, blah. And she lays it out for him clear as day. She's like, you don't stop talking about your life. You talk to people about your life all the time, and then when it doesn't make you look good, you tell people they're too obsessed with your life. You live streamed from the swinger joint.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yeah. And people found out. And it's like you can't get mad at people for that. So those DMs linked. And again, if you don't mind, I'm going to cut it there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because there's other stuff in there that could pertain to things in my life.
And people can find it themselves if they really need to know.
Yeah. People can find it. They can go on Kiwi Farms. They can watch Sean's stream from last night. They can watch kick.com/casino or kick.com/Keno Casino Gaming. And they can watch that. Yeah, I mean, I would love to sit here and discuss theories and rumors with you guys all day long. But I have a vested interest in playing this one close to the vest because it's intriguing.